Joining me now is one of tonight's A-list presenters. It's Sean Diddy Combs with his stunningly beautiful daughter, Chance Combs. Mr. Combs, is this not the perfect father-daughter date night?
I'm speechless. I am speechless. Baby, you look so beautiful. So beautiful. She's a future actress. Name is Chance Cole. Chance, you tell her.
Yes, I'm an aspiring actress, and it's my first time at the Oscars, so I'm really excited to be here. Yeah. Happy day to Diddy.
Keyworld has always been fascinated by Diddy and his highly publicized lifestyle, but recently, an explosive revelation has rocked his family dynamic like never before. The drama unfolded in a courtroom where Diddy's daughters, whom he shares, with his late ex-girlfriend Kim Porter, had a huge breakdown after their father, Diddy, revealed something so shocking it left everyone in tears. Here's the full story of what happened and the family fallout that's left everyone stunned.
We're waiting to get this hearing started. It was interesting too because this time around, Diddy was brought in first. He was brought in about a couple minutes after 2 p.m. today, and we were all kind of waiting to see. We had heard mumblings that his mom might be in courtroom, that we were waiting for the children, but then nothing happened. But then, in another twist and turn, the children do walk in, but this time it was a lot smaller bunch than it was the last time. So last time you're having all of Diddy's children, except with the exception of Love, who is just a 2-year-old child.
It all started when Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, appeared in court to settle some long-standing legal matters. He had been dealing with various estate and family-related issues after the tragic passing of Kim Porter, the mother of his children. Throughout the proceedings, Diddy had been relatively calm, trying to keep a handle on everything. But what came next was something no one had anticipated. Diddy made an announcement in court that immediately had everyone reeling.
So she wasn't at court, but you had all of Diddy's children there except Love. But this time around, you just had Justin Combs and Christian Combs, meaning that there was no Quincy there today. Delilah and Jesse weren't there. Chance wasn't there. And the caretakers of his younger children who aren't of age just yet, they were not present inside the courtroom as well today. But his mom also wasn't in court today. So when Diddy came inside, it was still that standard issued NDC jumpsuit he's wearing.
According to sources, the revelation had to do with Diddy's financial and family matters, and how he had been managing his wealth and legacy for his children. It was a personal detail that had been kept under wraps for years. Diddy, who has always been a mystery to the public, finally opened up about a series of decisions that, while carefully planned, had a huge emotional impact on his daughters.
And then sometimes when Kim lived on 70th something street, and I would go upstairs with Diddy, you could hear the shit in the hallway. And I would just shake my head when he come out or whatever, and Kim would be in the house. And it's always about where she was at or who she was dealing with. You know what I mean? So I
The moment Diddy dropped the bombshell, his daughters, who were already under immense pressure from their own emotions, could not hold it together. They broke down in front of the courtroom, overwhelmed by the weight of the information and how it would affect their futures. The shock was so intense that the courtroom, which had previously been filled with legal professionals and media personnel, fell completely silent.
I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on nobody. I don't give a shit who you are, or I'm not gonna see you physically put your hands on her. You understand? I'm not gonna. That's not gonna be me. First of all, I can't.
Crazy, man. So you could hear Diddy putting hands on Kim Porter.
See, he always do, like I told you, he be doing that. He'll start off, he'll have something on his mind, and he'll like that play fight with him.
What did Diddy reveal? It turns out that he had been secretly preparing for the possibility of a family division after Kim Porter's passing. The details of the revelation had to do with a large portion of Diddy's wealth, including his businesses, which had been kept in trust funds for his children. The most shocking part was that Diddy had made some decisions without informing his daughters fully. While he had always been a hands-on father,
That smothering her with the pillows and all that, like he playing with her. I know she was tired.
Yeah, he also told Rolling Stone that Diddy, he's a jealous person that don't know what love is.
He knows that, bruh. Kim couldn't have nobody, bruh. Kim couldn't have nobody. You understand what I'm saying, bruh?
It seemed that there were things about his estate and financial decisions that he felt were too complicated for them to understand, especially given the emotional toll it could have on them. The daughters, who had always been close to their father and viewed him as a protector, felt betrayed by the fact that these decisions had been made without them being fully included. The realization that Diddy had been quietly managing his legacy and preparing for life without Kim Porter left them questioning his intentions.
Diddy could do whatever, Puff could do whatever he wanted to do, Brother Love could do whoever he wanted to be. If Kim ever tried to get with somebody, Puff would interfere with them or with her trying to be with them. He wasn't letting that happen. Unless he was bringing them to the picture. That's what he used Kim for, bro. He wanted to make a deal with somebody.
Emotional breakdowns were triggered by feelings of abandonment, confusion, and a sense of being left out of such crucial family decisions. But the shock didn't end there. Diddy's revelation also touched on his other relationships and how they would impact the future of his family. Sources say that Diddy had also revealed that he had made arrangements for his other children, including those from different relationships, which caused tension between the siblings. For a family that has always been
How is it that there was no electronic products or gadgets around Kim bed? Her laptop missing, her cell phones missing. Everything is missing that she could get in touch with her little girls if they not at home or her friends or family. All that's missing. How is it that, and this is her say, that
very close-knit, the idea that Diddy had prepared them for a future that they didn't fully understand was a betrayal they couldn't easily digest. It was a complex web of emotions and decisions. The media had long speculated about the fate of Diddy's wealth and how it would be divided, especially after Kim Porter's sudden death. But no one could have imagined that this highly personal issue would be
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
addressed in a public court setting. The fallout from Diddy's revelation sent shockwaves through the family and beyond, with many fans and media outlets questioning his choices and how they might affect his daughters. For the public, it was hard to imagine Diddy, who had built his empire through hard work, confidence, and perseverance, struggling with these deeply personal matters. To see his daughter,
Females. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
Appeared
they
to be.
were right.
Sure.
Appears
Let me
right,
rephrase it.
based on yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded,
daughters, who had grown up in the spotlight, break down emotionally was something no one had seen coming. Diddy, for his part, seemed to regret the timing of his revelation, but he stood firm in his decisions, claiming that it was for the best. The emotional toll was palpable, and the family, once seen as an unbreakable unit, was now facing an uncertain future. In the aftermath of the court proceedings, the media buzzed with stories.
Sean Diddy Combs, looking to suppress evidence in his federal trial. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is back with the story. Good morning again, Aaron.
And to you, Michael, you'll remember federal agents from Homeland Security investigations were hardly shy when they raided Sean Combs' opulent homes in Los Angeles and Miami, guns drawn. The jailed music mogul now argues those searches and other searches of his iCloud accounts, electronic devices, and New York City hotel room following his arrest were unconstitutional.
Stories about the family's future. Diddy's daughters, who had once been seen as poised and resilient, now found themselves under a microscope as their private lives were thrust into the public eye. The intense emotional breakdowns, caught on camera by the press, only added fuel to the fire. Fans of the family expressed concern for the well-being of Diddy's daughters and voiced their support for them during this difficult time. Behind closed doors, the family is reportedly trying to come to terms with the situation.
Latest on Sean Diddy Combs, prosecutors are accusing Combs of trying to contact prospective witnesses and obstruct the case against him. Our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Kotursky, is here with more on that. Good morning to you, Aaron.
Good morning, Robin. Sean Combs going to be asking a judge this week to release him on bail, but prosecutors now say the argument for detention has only gotten stronger.
This morning, federal prosecutors are accusing Sean Diddy Combs of escalating his attempts to influence the jury pool and subvert his criminal case.